There's the whistle, and here we go. Bale, and he was quick to react. Looking tiny in possession here. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Bale. Bale's cross. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No change to the score, 0 it remains. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi, that is expertly dealt with. Vitinha, he has found the way through. Goes for the shot! Oh, what a climb! Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! Number 7, Cristiano. So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's intervened well there. And that's a good... And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's the clearance. And it's Batistuta. Cruyff. Vitinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! Chance for a shot! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he is...
Shapes to shoot! Perfect timing! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
We have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Cristiano Ronaldo! He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Good chance here! Good chance here! And that is quite 2 up now, and they are cruising. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself.
There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is Batistuta.
Good ball.
Can he finish? And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bale getting this one clear. Odo. So we've reached the hour mark. Now this could be a chance. Great vision. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Played through for the wide man.
Really well played. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Not the most accurate pass, and that's the end of that. It all started well enough, and this is Bale. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vitinha, 75 minutes played. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
That's been won straight back. Oh, he's bustling through here. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. Vids. There will be looking for options for movement. And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? very soon. So that's got things underway, and it's Salah. That has not gone well. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Van Dijk can get it clear. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played out wide. That has been slung wide. So Denilson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
I mean, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah.
Kaká! And we have our very first corner. Ronaldo with the clearance. Rodri has chosen to go back. Good chance here! Another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
What a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. Can he get it through? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Spread it left. He's got away. Denilson! That was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There's a probing ball. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Kaká played out to the left flank. Denilson receives it in a wide position. Nice looking ball, and he welcomes it in. It's Kaká, who has found support out wide. And there's the end of the first half.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Puskas!
Nice moment, not easy.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a good run down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. That looks a decent ball. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Played into the middle. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Shot could be on. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Off-faced shapes to shoot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And Puskas! It's been caught napping. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Nistelrooy! Deftly away. And here's Beckham. It's a lovely, neat pass. He's looking wide. Now it's Chiesa. And he's managed. Big chance! He's had a shot! Big chance! He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Chiesa. Now it's Solot. Can he finish? Can he finish? It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, it was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you would have thought that when the last one went in.
All good. Takes a shot! All good. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And yes, it's him again. Case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a throw. He has found a way through. And the shot! There will be 4 extra minutes. Nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee looks at...